All right, what's going on, everyone? This is Zen here, and we are talking about the secret origin of Jor-El. So, shout out to Superman 20 for the recommendation. So, in Action Comics 988, we learn that Jor-El is back, but Superman can't really grasp his mind around him actually being real, and we can't as readers. But lo and behold, we learn that Jor-El is actually really Jor-El, Superman's dad. But the question is, how did he survive? And we get a chance to find out about the secret origin. So basically, the two look into the past to get the secret origin on how he basically survived. And we learned that there was a benefactor, and it happened to be the grandfather of Kal-El, but on the mother's side. And basically, the benefactor didn't agree with anything that they were doing, and Jor-El kind of led into the same path that we know and saw in terms of the destruction of Krypton, but something happened. As the whole planet was being destroyed, and also Kal-El's mom, he was kind of immersed in this kind of blue light, and that blue light is reminiscent of someone that we know as Dr. Manhattan. But long story short, he was transported to Earth in Africa. And there he landed and he was hurt pretty bad. Still not knowing how he got there, but also cursing himself because he would rather be with his wife or be in death than to basically survive, because everyone and everything that he ever knew was basically gone. But there he was taken care of by some of the residents that were around, and they tried their best to nurse him back to health. And there were some counter groups that would come to the village and basically just raid the village for all of their resources and things of that nature. And for lack of better words, he was bringing a lot of attention, and they basically told him that, you're good to go, you could be on your travels. But Jor-El knew that he had to pay them back for all of their kindness, so he tried to take some of the resources back from those raiders, but it ended up inadvertently bringing way too much attention back to the village. And basically, the raiders came back to the town/village and took out a lot of the people who actually took care of Jor-El. Now, something small to note, that Jor-El had kryptonite shards embedded in his brain. And this has to do with other things that we're not going to get into right now. But his powers did activate upon an emotional rise because he saw all of the people who were taking care of him being decimated. And after all of this, he was basically transported to another area where for years on end, he watched all the trials and tribulations and war and strife and pestilence from humankind, and it led him to just think about one thing, that he made a mistake in sending his son to Earth. Hope you enjoyed the secret origins of Jor-El.